I'm just gonna let this
But when
computer do
you
because
do
this
the
thing has got a
replay,
mind
you're
of its
going to be
own.
big. So don't let the smallness fool you. When the replay come in, you're big. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do I do now?
You just talk. You don't see me. You can't see me.
What do I press? I don't see you on the screen. No,
Oh.
I see you like in my background. I don't see you on the screen with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in a little bitty picture. You see a little
Do
bitty
you have my?
picture. So I'm gonna be this little bitty picture, but probably no bigger than this right here. Well,
Let
you
me
can't see me
see.
though, so you don't know
At all. I
what
see
I'm
you.
talking
I
about.
see you like if you like. I
You see me
think
from
you popping up
behind.
now. Let me see what happens.
You got a
Because my screen
real
is frozen. Like the screen, like the bigger screen.
yeah, you got a real delay problem if you just now seeing me. I've been on here with you for I don't know, like 3 minutes or so.
I
On my end, it
just
says single is great,
said a minute ago.
and you have 22 people in your
How
room.
you gonna be?
Well, you had 22 people that came to your room because those. I wish the numbers would leave when the people leave, but they don't. The numbers stay, and the people leave. So you done had 22 people come in here.
Mm,
I don't know if they're still in here or not. That's the only
I didn't
thing.
know
But
that.
they were in here. So yeah, room
I just
key
don't
is a,
even
is
see.
a
I
great
see
app.
you, but I see you over on my other screen. Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, when you
I don't
replay,
understand what's happening right now.
when the replay, it'll probably make sense. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me here. You'll be talking. I'll be talking. But as you look at me now, you probably won't see it.
Yeah, like it's all fuzzy and stuff.
Yeah.
But
But
okay,
as you were
that
saying,
throws me off like a lot.
yeah, I
But
can I
yeah,
can I can imagine throwing you off. It would throw me off too. Yeah, so I can imagine that Room Key is a great
yeah,
app, place where you can do virtual business. You can go there and sit and chill and talk to people. You make your little cartoon self. I wish it was more realistic, but it's not.
yeah,
But you can play around with it and have a idea of you. Not say you, but a idea of you. And
yeah,
you go around to rooms that are open, or you create your own room. You invite your friends in, and y'all can have a party. Y'all can talk, but it's all virtual. Y'all can get on
yeah.
stage.
Because sometimes virtual is yeah. Like virtual, like you can still like. I want to explain it to people like these are like virtual characters. You know what I mean? But it's like really you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
It's you
mean?
talking.
Because
It's you
sometimes virtual
talking.
doesn't come with right moving and all that stuff.
I mean, you're not moving
You
like,
can cry. You
you
can get mad.
it's not like if I move my hand this way, it moves that way with me. It's not that type of virtual. You know, you are limited
Right,
into
right.
movements and motions, but there are some things that you can do
Hmm.
that you normally do.
Yeah, you can show your emotions if you're upset.
Yeah. Information,
You
man.
know that
Peace and
use those
respect.
ones where you can
Thank you, bro.
cry.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Hey, and
They got it
so
up on
don't
stage.
mind the screen or something.
Up on stage. If you go up on stage, they got a fire log there that actually sound like fire burning. You can go there and be very romantic with someone, or whatever it is, and y'all can talk. Y'all can make it private, or you can make it, so everybody can come in. That's on you. But it's just a nice place. I go in there
Whatever
and
setting you
chill.
like. Yeah,
I go in there and chill sometimes
yeah.
by
And you saw the
myself,
extra rooms they created?
or no, I hadn't seen the extra rooms they created. No, no, I hadn't.
Really?
No, because I
They
had to
added on
move.
a lot, like different scenery.
Well, maybe so. I had to move. I remember I had to make my own a new person, so I'll check it out and see what they're talking about. But I had to do my own
Yeah,
redo. I
they
had to
have
do redo me. You know, well, I'm gonna have to check it out. But I
yeah,
did.
they have a whole lot different settings. Yeah. You can,
They have like a nice setting, like a bedroom setting, or
yeah.
a kitchen setting, or I mean, what kind of settings you talking about?
Yeah, they don't have this bedroom setting, but you know how like they have the audience, like you can go on stage and you have the audience. They have it like where, because like if you have enough of you that come in, you can like have it to where a group of you could sit. They call it the fireside or something. Or then they
Mm,
have conference, like you have the long conference table, and then everybody's like this side on this side. It's just a whole different like setting. Or they just have chairs set up. There's spaces, so like stuff like a different like. So that was pretty cool. Just
yeah,
the how it's set up, whatever
I've
your
been in
type of room you're trying to cook in. I haven't seen bedrooms yet though. I don't think they look at that. They're going for that yet.
no, oh well, I mean, hey, it's a virtue. I thought we was
Different. What
living
you gonna
life.
call
A kitchen scene. I thought we're living life. I have a kitchen scene. I have any kind of scene that you can think about
that?
be there. But sometimes you want to, you're cooking real, and whatever you're doing
I
in
think would be dope.
reality will be nice.
Be something that you can invite people over to because it's more like I tell people social media. So like if
Hmm.
you're doing that, then what? Because people can come and want to come to your unless you put private, can come and hang out in your space. So like if you
Hmm.
doing what you were doing real time, you just at home cooking ribs or something. Is that something somebody gonna want to hop on and be like, I want to go in his room, watch him cook ribs?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, if you're cooking to be in where you at, you actually in your house cooking. And if you're watching TV, that you have a lounge area where you can actually watch TV shows or put up on the screen TV that you're looking at,
Watch
and everybody can look at the same show that you're looking at.
That's something I haven't seen yet. They haven't used that screen yet. You can't like. Well, I haven't seen nobody like put a movie on there. Have you?
No, no. Well, I've seen in like snaps, the snaps they did where they put stuff up. I don't know how you put it up there. What I'm saying? I don't know how you get what you
I'm gonna
want,
check into that.
how you do that. Just for people to see visual aids.
Yeah, because you
I
can do
don't
like a
know.
movie night.
Could do it there. It would be nice
Yeah,
if you
that's
could do a
something.
movie, put a movie up there and get some friends of yours and
Yeah,
y'all go in there and trip out. Since you can't trip out in real life right now, you know,
right, exactly.
out in
How you were
virtual.
saying cooking, you could like class.
Yeah, we're gonna cook and we're gonna meet each other in virtual. You know, so
Right.
it'd be a great thing. Great thing. You're doing a great
You
job there,
can
Shortcake.
know how to cook your ribs.
So what kind of shortcake would you
Thanks, I
be?
appreciate it. I just wanted to like,
You want to be a strawberry shortcake
what kind of
or a
shortcake?
vanilla
I guess strawberry. That's
strawberry?
just the
Okay.
usual. Could be a blueberry, whatever.
Oh, okay. So what is your favorite
But
shortcake?
yeah, the cotton candy.
No, no,
I say that because that's candy. I
no.
can be a
Cotton
cotton candy.
candy.
I'm
Cotton candy is too
not even
sweet.
really in shortcake.
Well, that sounds good. The cotton
Okay.
candy is too sweet.
Well, that's my nickname.
What cotton candy?
That's one of my nicknames, and the whole community. Yeah, and the whole community,
Well, that's what's up.
people know me as cotton candy because I smelled like cotton candy.
You
Yeah, I used
smell
to
like
live in this
cotton candy.
community, this apartment, and me and my mom. Yeah, and one time somebody
Wow.
said, "What's that smell?" It's like that's cotton, that's brandy. It was like, and it really was because it was a perfume I used to wear, and it's called cotton. So that's what. Then like the name just took. Like even the little kids would just be like cotton candy. They'd be like, "That's cotton candy." Cotton candy. I was like, I don't even think they even know my real name.
I used
Because
to
everybody just said cotton candy. Like it just took.
I used to use this baby scent oil that I used, and it smelled like a baby, like Johnson Johnson baby, but it was stronger because it was an oil. And that was a good fragrance. The Egyptian musk back in the day, that was good. Um, Somali Rose, that was another good man's oil to get. That was
But
not
the whole
loud.
nickname from it. Hmm.
No, no, no. I didn't get no nickname from none of those colognes that I
Hmm.
got. I
But you
got
get a whole
I
nickname.
actually I didn't get no nickname, but I actually got my own cologne that I had a lady made for me called Extra.
Yeah.
That I was gonna sell. I was gonna
Oh
give out.
shoot, where's that at? Where can we find it so we can let everybody know?
You had to let me know.
Huh?
Just inbox me, and I can give you, a sample of Extra the cologne. Cause I got the lady made. With it supposed to be something
Okay, so we
strong
can
and
know.
something sweet.
We need
So
to know what it smells like to be too extra.
yeah, yeah. It gives you my personality in a fragrance. It's loud enough.
Okay, personality
It's
favorite.
loud enough. You know what I'm saying? It's loud enough for you to smell, but it's not loud enough for you to gag. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's smooth enough that you can blend in,
Okay, I like that. Right. Just-
but you know that I'm there. You know, type cologne. It's great.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
allergy problems, so I only wear it
Oh, well,
certain
okay.
times. I only wear it certain times. Like if I was gonna go to an event or I was gonna hang out, out of town, I would wear it. But my allergies won't allow me to wear certain colognes regardless. So
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that, which like when I used to wear perfumes, they'd be like, can you not wear that when
yeah,
they'd
some
be like,
some
which I had to like respect. I was like, I can respect that. I can respect that.
yeah, some colognes, and then you know what? When you got allergies like me, it's not in colognes. Sometimes it can be body odors. Certain people body odors, it upset my allergies. You know, whether they be around dogs, cats, hay, or
A
just
natural body
themselves.
odor.
That natural chemistry. I can smell it, and it doesn't, it irritates my allergies. I don't know if that's somewhat a bad thing. I mean, it's bad for my allergies, but I don't know if it's bad, spiritually wise.
Well,
Spiritual
let's
wise or
say
energy wise. I don't know if
that
it's bad.
to say
I'm sorry, you went into the matrix. I didn't hear
okay, to
anything you said.
say actually what
You're back in the matrix. I
they
don't know.
hate it for you.
They don't hate you. You're just in the matrix, right?
You know,
Okay, now speak now. You're out of the matrix.
Matrix hates me.
No, no, no. The Matrix
I'm good. I'm
if you
good.
look at the movie, you're doing good right now. Now, what was you saying?
Okay, I'm good.
You're good now. Yeah. What was you
No,
saying again? You're good. You may not
I was
seem good on
saying
your end,
that
but
I guess that would be safe. I'm just gonna focus on this side of the screen.
what would that be? What now?
Can
What
you
you
hear me
just
now?
said? Yeah, I can hear you. But what did you just say?
I was gonna say when you're talking about your allergies, I was gonna say that I guess that would be like a deal breaker. Say for instance, like if you were dating or trying to date someone, and then somebody asks you like, "What will be your deal breakers?" or something like that. If you are allergic, if that messes with your allergies to somebody's natural body odor, that don't work out. You'd be like, I don't think this is gonna like, how does that work? Like
I
has that
don't.
ever occurred?
No, not far as me dating someone and there I've been allergic to them. There's been people that smell, like at work, out and about, but me actually had to be with them or want to be with them. No, I hadn't had that happen yet. Would that do happen? I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how far we are. If we've been just talking on the phone for a while, and then we actually meet, and it's like that. I don't know how I'm going to react because it depends on how deep things is, and then I don't know what I do. I don't want to take allergy pills now. You know what I'm saying? So when I go in a crowd, I take them. Like I said, if I knew I was going on a trip Wednesday, I would have took some allergy medicine Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. And then matter of fact, probably the whole time I'm at the event, I would take some form of allergy pills just to make sure I would be okay. You know, it's crazy.
Okay.
Allergies, having allergies all year round. So it is like anything can flare it up. And my nose will just start running, my eyes will start itching, my throat sometimes gets scratchy. and my voice sometimes change a little bit. My voice is deep normally, but sometimes it sounds like a grassy because of my allergies. You know, and you wake up. Just imagine you're a woman and my allergies start acting up, and you wake up and you be like, "Oh, what is going on?" You know. So you didn't turn into a beast. I didn't turn into a beast.
Yeah.
How does this affect on men? I turned into a beast. No, you know that they're I
Crazy.
was being funny. I was being
Okay.
funny, but there are some people that think that, and I don't know, maybe they don't had more than one experience, where they think that they do things adult like, and it has a or it makes people do different things. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just listening.
Why
Just
you just
listening.
why you
That's
just
what I
listen to me? This is your broadcast. You're supposed to be talking, not me.
got.
I supposed to be I supposed
I
to be
can't
like
talk at
this.
the same time. Talk at the same time you talking.
I supposed to be chilling and learning.
Right.
Learning grasshopper. Well, I'm the
And
grasshopper.
I was trying to teach. I was trying to teach. I was trying. No, I share that with people because I
So
know you experienced. I just saw somebody that went to the room today. Experienced that one too. I told her about that one, and she'll hopefully she downloaded it, and then I can send her an invite key because I think she can do a. I think she would enjoy it for as much as like the things that
mm,
she does. I think she would find like if you're like a person that like likes creativity and to do stuff, you know what I mean, that's different and be like, oh, that's cool, I can do this. And then stuff like that kind of sells, especially when people get bored and like the norm becomes, you know what I mean? Like we've been on this whole 2020. Pretty sure people want to see people have probably you know people something different. A lot of people gotten bored. I mean, and it's like this is the time to level up your platform or whatever it is you have or what you're doing. And why not go outside the box? Like some people don't even like that type of stuff. They're like, that's just not me. And I feel like when you say that, then that's probably the time when you should do it.
mm,
Just you make yourself uncomfortable and you know what I mean? And because you don't want to just keep being like you want to make it and try something different. And you just never know that might be something that, you know, takes you to the next level, depending on
well,
what
it's
you're trying to
true.
do.
It's true. It depends on what you trying to do,
You know?
depending on the crowd that you are bringing in.
Like yeah,
It depends on a lot of
get out of our
different
comfort zone.
a lot of different elements and what's the word I want to use? Elements and variables. It determines on a lot of things. What you're trying to
Yeah,
accomplish. What is your purpose of doing this? What is your attention? What
yeah,
crowd are you trying to reach? Are you trying to reach a certain group, or are you just
yeah.
trying to be out there? It's a lot of things when you sit down and start to really broadcast that some people don't take consideration. They think that, yeah, I like to talk. I'm gonna get out here and just talk. I mean, it's cool and you'll work, but there are going to be always certain people
I
that's
mean,
going
when
to
you have
be
that
like,
already, you know,
yeah, you got to be
if you
different.
got that already, then you're good. Now it's about spicing it up and attracting it, making it more, you know what I mean? To more exciting for your
Excuse my
listener to
allergies.
keep their attention,
Uh,
you know?
uh,
Oh, it's not me, is it?
I don't know. No, no, it's not you.
Kidding.
Virtual hadn't got that good that you can smell and do all that stuff over the airwaves. Yeah, there might be a time.
Yeah, that's 4D, 5D or something like that.
Five, 5G right
When
now.
you get
Now
scratchy smell.
well, what they're doing, they got 5G now, and I heard that they were working on 10G. Now that's crazy. With 5G now, you're gonna skip and go
Yeah, I
all the
don't
way
even
to 10G.
know.
By the time we have 10Gs, we'll probably be
That's
flying in the sky and stuff like the Jetsons and stuff.
that's not gonna be healthy. That's not gonna be healthy for any of us.
What, 10G?
A lot of that
That's a
comes
lot
with a
of.
lot. We have 5G. I mean, if you do your research, it comes with a lot like exposure to stuff, like
Yeah,
unhealthy
that's a lot of
stuff.
gamma rays. I guess you see a lot of things going through you that shouldn't be going through you. You know,
Yeah.
even with this 5G phone that I have right here, I use my Bluetooth more than anything. I don't have the phone most of the time right here, in my ear. Even with that, so I'm trying to keep the wave and I keep it in my pocket most of the time, but when I'm at home, it's not in my pocket, for the fear of elements down there. I don't know what the 5G is capable of doing. So,
Yeah.
you know, brother might want to, he might want to have some kids, you mess with no telling, no telling what might happen, with this 5G. So, you want to be careful of your ears, your mind, or wherever you keep your phone at. You want to be aware of those organisms and stuff that's down there. There's also things that might cause cancer. When you get too far up in those gamma rays and stuff, and called brain damage, cancer after a long period of time. Um, it's something
Breast
to think about.
cancer. Do not put your phone in your shirt, ladies.
Hmm?
Do not put in this area. That is so dangerous. I was
Oh,
saying
you
like
talking about
putting
during your
our
breast,
phones like
in the
in
breast
this
area?
area, like you know, sticking, yeah, like in their shirt. Yeah, it's been talked about as not healthy at all whatsoever. Like they have found so the doctors were talking. I was watching this one show, X-ray, literally these shapes, imprint phone. You know what I mean? And also lumps. There were things that were because you can obviously tell because women putting their phones there that there
Hmm.
was basically showing how can I say it? Showing signs of okay, you've obviously had a phone there. You know what I mean? And this is what, and if you could see, and then there was one that was saying they showed a whole shape, you know what I mean, of some like of that, I think it was like more of like tumor and stuff, but if you could do an x-ray after, you've had your phone there and you removed it and you do an x-ray, you can see, you know what I mean? How the,
Yeah,
imprints and whatever, from having your phone there, that says a lot. But when you think about it, that's a lot from this phone even being, they were saying how like when we have these cell phones, like, okay, use it if you have to, like when you got to talk, but try to keep that shit far away from you as much as you can when you're using the shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like, so if you can use a Bluetooth or you can like use whatever you have to use to communicate on, just have it in your ear these things right here have a lot of radiation and all that, whatever comes out of it. These are
yeah.
very freaking, that's why when you said 5G and more, I was thinking like,
And now they
because
got
we have
this.
radiation all around us.
That's true.
Microwaves.
And we're vibrational people. So if we're vibrational people,
Yeah.
and you add that to it, that can be real trouble. And now they got the flip phone. The Samsung got the flip phone that you can flip from a phone into a tablet. So I mean, and that tablet has its own entity. It have its own phone. I mean, its own camera and everything. And the phone have its own camera, a back and
Yeah.
front camera. So you talking about you got three cameras. You know, it sound like a good phone. Sound like it'd be
And we seen it
interesting.
at
I love technology. I love
right.
technology. It doesn't sound like it'd be a good phone, but for some reason I just like iPhones better.
That comes so much.
I just like iPhones better.
Mhm.
Once
I've
I got
had
my
to tell you the
first
good and
iPhone,
bad of both. I can tell you what's good. Mhm. I can tell you
so
what's good about both. It depends on what you're into.
well, tell me, it does.
Huh? Oh,
Most,
okay. You want to know?
I think,
Let me
I
break
think
it
what
down
the
for
camera. Yeah, break it down.
y'all. What type of user you are now? For you, I am too good for a Android people. This is coming from an Android plus, because iPhone and iPad ain't much difference. Um, Now iPads, iPhones, iOS, whatever you call it, Apple, very good graphics, very good, very good. And if you're looking for security, perfect because it'll lock you out of your own shit. You won't even be able to get back to it. That's some really
True, true.
I'm so serious. Like you will never ever get back into that if you lose lose which is very certain nation, which is very will never let you get into that device ever again for the rest of your life. That's some good security. I don't know because I forget a lot of shit. So therefore, I need somebody to work with me. So, but as far as graphics and all that stuff, but okay, so for like Androids, smartphones, Androids, what I've noticed is for the type of person I am, the techie that I am, I like a lot of
Hmm.
apps. I like to do a lot of things with apps, no matter what it is. If I can do it, I can do it. What I notice is
Hmm.
I can do a lot of stuff on an Android that is of iPhone, iPad. I can get those apps. I can even change my Android to emulate an iPhone. You know what I mean? I can just do all these amazing things, and also consider picture graphic and all that stuff with iOS, iPad, iPhone. I can't rare that you're gonna go to a iPad or iPhone and be able to do a lot of Android stuff. You know what I mean? So that for me is being an app whore. You know what I mean? That's where you know what I mean. I can get my iPhone, my Android, my smartphone to emulate, and iPhone and do just really cool stuff with it. You know what I mean? And get it to operate as an iPhone, but just do just like cool, like amazing stuff with it. You're just really into apps. But what I can say though, with iPhone, like these different audio apps and broadcasting, I have noticed when I go to the store for the store phone, I haven't came to the end of the list yet. Like I put in these words, this because this is how I maneuver through all these apps. Is I just put in words or I follow. Say if I put in room key, right, and then I find that app, and then I go down and I follow. I keep following what else it might lead me into. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you just put in audio, but broadcasting apps, videos, at whatever, podcasting, micro podcasting, and it takes you to a whole nother list of things. You keep going and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And what I've learned with iOS or iPad, however you want to call it, that it's a never ending. I'm still doing it and I have not came to the end of the list. Like I have downloaded hundreds and hundreds and I got to keep erasing
Hmm.
and uploading, downloading, uploading. Yes, I have to do that because that's how many I'm willing to do that because I'm an Apple. I'm like, somebody else is here, move over. But that's what I do now. Android, the list gets, I can dang near just, some minimum. I'm like, okay, I can see this is not going to take me any further. But Android keeps coming up with more stuff like Android. There's features that you cannot do anything else that you can gonna be doing on Android. So I'm just saying, please do not act like Android is not the shit, people. Okay, because I feel like a lot of people feel like iOS or iPhones are the shit because of the price or the name. It's like, oh, I have an iPhone. I'm like, okay, that's great, but
I'm
is it
not
just
trying to
because you feel like
downplay.
it's pricey? Because I mean, not saying you are, but I'm just talking to those people who know who they are, and I'm letting
Yeah,
them
yeah,
know
yeah.
both have benefits. So imagine when you have both of them together, like I do.
Yeah,
Create
my
magic.
sister, her side of my sister's side of the family, they have, the droids, and my family, my immediate family, we all have iPhones. It's just your preference, basically. It's your preference. You can find a Droid phone that does everything that an iPhone does, and like vice versa, you can find
Yeah,
a
I said that.
iPhone that
But
does
you can't
everything that a
find
Droid
an
does.
iPhone that does because they just don't do it. They just don't
They
do
are
it.
very
You
limited,
really
very
can't. You
limited.
can, but you can't. They don't make them like
And
that.
And then
They're
also
very different.
some of the
Yeah.
apps,
There's
some of the
something.
apps you have to pay for.
Yeah.
With
They just
iPhone,
don't.
some of the apps that you get, that droids give you
That's
for
it.
free, you have to pay for. That is a true statement as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then depending on what type of apps you're talking about, like me, I'm talking about like the all kinds of apps. Like maybe I'm building something or creating something, designing something. It just depends. It's not just all social audio. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is just like sometimes I create my own launchers, my own apps. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what you. That's why I learned what one benefits more than the other. So
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah, that's what I
It
learned.
says you have you or you had 31 people in here. It says that you've been broadcasting for 56 minutes, almost an hour. You're doing great.
Yeah,
And I'm
good.
I'm
Cause I'm getting
doing
hungry
little.
too. I know I got some food coming.
I'm doing little to nothing
Huh?
to help. I'm doing little to nothing to help. I'm just here.
Oh, you're doing this fine. Stop it.
No, this is all you.
I'm giving him a little. I got him. We're doing a order night. I'm gonna watch a movie.
What movie you gonna look at? I
Mom and
want to get
son night.
Breeze to play with Takara. She likes to play
Got
Uno.
the Uno. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Uno's the
she like to
shit.
play Uno on here. Yeah, she like to play
Okay.
Uno on here. So and then we have the Gail. She had these cards that she like to play when I do my room, and she asks you a question from the cards and you answer it. Sometimes we do what they tell us the A and B and C, and you pick. And sometimes we just go off the hip on whatever you say, and we talk about whatever it is that you say. It's pretty interesting. I like to call that the extra um, perspective show. That's what I like to call because it's a different perspective. It's a man's perspective, woman's perspective, the audience perspective. You know, it's just a perspective.
I
You
listen
give
to
your
that.
perspective. So we're gonna see. We're gonna and
Stop by.
quote. This is a quote, and excuse me for saying this. We're gonna make Habs great. Sure did. I saw that. It just
He
just
said we're gonna make it great.
it dropped
But
you.
I'm
I
still
was still here.
on, right? They dropped you. They dropped you.
It dropped me.
Look, wait,
You
it said show something drop. You said that it's have some. Oh shoot, he
That's
didn't mean it.
crazy.
He meant it, but he
That's
didn't mean it.
crazy.
They said the nerve of you,
But what we're gonna
right?
end up doing though, we're gonna take this app.
Oh man, I think that's why they be messing with me.
We're gonna take this app to a different level. Watch what I tell you.
To levels, yeah,
Different
as great
level.
as
We're
you
gonna
already
take this
are.
app. Oh, I'm not great. No, don't say that. I'm not
Yeah,
great. I'm just
they show me.
you're great. I'm not great. I'm just
See, look,
I'm passing through. I'm passing through from app to app. Doing drive-bys.
I'll try to your show. Yeah, but I'll try
Yeah,
to
book
your
us a
weirdo.
show with a topic and we'll run it. Put some music on, uh, anything, you know. And don't forget, y'all, check out Room Key. Yeah, we can get a lot of people on Room Key. That
Yeah.
Room Key can be fun too if you got a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, totally. People will love it.
Yeah. Or if you got
Yeah,
that special someone.
when they can
So I really like being on stage and listening to that fire burn. You can actually fall asleep listening to that fire burn. Put on some soft music,
yeah,
you
he's trying
know,
to go to sleep up in there, y'all.
and you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep up in there, you
We can
know.
have a pajama jam up in there.
Yeah. They
You can have a
do
mix and mingle. You can have a pajama jam. Everybody just hang out.
Yeah, you can get real creative because they have a lot of virtual things going on, preaching, seminars, teaching, a lot of stuff be going
Yeah,
on in that virtual room
conferences.
key parties, a lot of stuff. So don't sleep on it.
Conferences.
And just because it doesn't really look like you,
Yeah,
don't sleep on it.
even the app, like how to use. Yeah, don't sleep on it. Room key.
Okay, don't
About your
sleep on
inch,
it.
low slide.
Don't sleep on these cartoon apps, because
You know,
stereo is better now than it was before, you know. And what was the other one?
yeah, yeah,
I used to be on before.
yes, yes.
What was the other one I used to be on?
Was a
Stereo.
cartoon one?
Oh, well, they got more benefits now. You got Swell, you got
Yeah,
Stereo, and you got,
yeah.
what's this other one?
Well, so I'll keep coming out.
I don't know. I don't know. I hadn't been on Swell in a long time.
I don't know. Have you checked out the ones I told you about? Yeah, I
Yeah,
was on the other
I
day.
saw you. I saw you. I got a alert that you was on there, but I didn't listen to it. I don't, no offense. I just hadn't been on it, you know. For the most part, I like this app and Clubhouse. I'm on a lot of apps, but I try to limit myself to the apps that I actually like and be on. So I'm on here more in Clubhouse more than any apps that you can think of. Yeah, I'm on Instagram and I'm on Twitter, but that's only for people to contact me. You know, it is I go in there and check my
Yeah, I
message,
only go in
and
there just to cast.
that's it. That's it. That's it. I don't cast on there. I cast or broadcast here. This is the only app right now that I broadcast. I go and listen to rooms on Clubhouse. Well, I go to one specific room.
Angle. That's very funny.
Now I'm gonna go into one of your rooms. If you open up a room, I'll go to your room. But I don't go to a lot of people rooms on Clubhouse because they carry different vibes and different energies, and I try to keep certain things
Yeah,
away from my spirit. You know,
yeah. I'm on Angle. That's where you'll find me get down and lay it down. Angle and Beam. So that's just where
what is angles and beings? You have to send me a
I
picture.
vibe. So
You have to send me a picture of that and show me
I
what it
did.
is. Oh, you already did?
Okay, I'll send it to you again.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah,
Send me
I'll
the
send it
link. I'm
again.
gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it and see if I see any potential in it. Because some things I say, yeah, it's potential, but it's not potential
I'm
for
on
me.
there
You know.
3 times a week. I'm on a schedule 3 times a week. I'm like a reoccurring person on there. Like the people that run the app that it belong, they come in and they come and talk to me. I communicate with them. So I'm have a set schedule where they actually come in to list themselves. And so I'm a reoccurring person. Like I have a show on there. So I'm trying to keep that
Well, see, when it's small,
set. You know what I mean? If they expect me and if they actually vibe with me. So, and it's just it's pretty lit in there. You know what I mean? And depending on what you're trying to do, but I've learned that, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it
Sign it up,
depends
you
on
don't.
when apps are real small.
For
When
instance,
apps are
I would
real
say you
small,
go angle. If you're
yeah,
not vibe over to
you're
something
sounding
like
like the Matrix for me.
angle, it can be as big or small as you want it. It all depends on how many people come in and subscribe to whatever show you have. Like I have 3 or 4 or 5 different
Mhm.
shows that come on different times in the week, but every week. And then I might have 50 people subscribe to a topic that they want to come and see me on. And they're always going to be subscribed to that, even if they didn't come in like that Thursday, but that's still like, they're still part of that. And they'll come in, they'll always get the notice and they'll always have the opportunity to come back. And it kind of creates a community because I have a lot of people that I've met that we actually carry on a friendship, as you can say, outside of there, and we touch bases because what it doesn't do is let you leave messages. So you kind of have to like you hook your LinkedIn. Everybody's hooked up through LinkedIn, so you have to kind of have a LinkedIn. Somebody can they can so make sure your LinkedIn is up to par, and then check out your LinkedIn. Then they can get you your Instagram through your LinkedIn. They'll end up linking up somehow. But they have very great topics. Very,
Yeah,
I see the apps I've been in. I see this one as very much, very much something that people either you want business wise or just because you have a message. You know what I mean? That you want people like authenticity, people come together. Like right now in Clubhouse, they're dismantling racism. So they had these rooms I saw in Clubhouse where Palestine and Israel, they were together. It's thousands and thousands of people over in Clubhouse coming together in these rooms and talking about their differences versus just listening to the news. Black people, Asian, they had their room for the Asian hate and all that stuff, and Black people coming together, having these serious conversations, you know what I mean? Showing that we're not just going to listen to the media and let them throw out there, you know what I mean? Because the media will color things completely different and make it seem like this is some ongoing thing, perpetuate, versus seeing people actually really addressing these issues. And that what was going on in Clubhouse for the past few weeks. I haven't been in this week, but I'm pretty sure there's something going down that people just assume they know what's going on. But if you take a dip in these different social media apps to see what being talked about, you might find your place within there. You start your own room, or you can become a part of something bigger. But it's happening in these rooms, and I think that's something that's never happened before. That's starting to happen now. That I was talking to with the newer app called Beam. They had reached out and we started talking about this stuff that is it I believe this is the time is now. If you really are trying to bring some kind of change or whatever, I'm just saying these would be the apps to go on.
It
Thanks, Jeff.
sound great.
Definitely.
I'm gonna try to jump on there and see what you're talking about.
I'm about
And like I said, some apps are great potential, but they're not potential for me, meaning that I don't see where it would benefit me, or I don't see if anybody that
for everybody.
you know,
Yeah.
but I'll look at it. Most of the time, you're on the money, when it comes to these apps. You're basically, you know what you're talking about when it comes to these
Oh,
apps.
I'm
So,
always on the money. It just might not be for you.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
saying. I'm just saying. For the most part, I'm always on the money. But it might not be for
yeah.
you. It depends on what you're trying to do. I don't know.
Depends
But
on
I
what you're
know
trying to do. Right?
for the most part, it's always what I'm trying to do. And if it's money, yeah. But I just like to share.
Yeah, you know. And like when I go in
And then
these
I try to
rooms
get to
or I
know
do my
people
rooms
to see
here,
what works for them.
yeah, I don't add people or haps people. I hap Lumo because Lumo's my friend. I'm trying to get people, to go to his broadcast. So I hap him most of the time when I go into rooms and that I feel that he might like, if he comes through. But other than that, we go from the hip and see what happens.
Where well, I know I'm about to go
You about to leave?
to eat because I'm hungry.
Okay, well, okay.
Hungry.
I
My dinner is here. I'm
understand.
so hungry. You have no
I
idea.
understand. I understand you that you're hungry.
But I can always come back out to play.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm probably up. I think I got another
Yeah.
broadcast. These guys asked me to come chill with them. The Sunday night podcast, I think it is. They asked me to come in. If they still on, I'll probably go to their broadcast and chill with them for a few.
Okay. You Monday night? Is it Sunday?
Yeah,
It's Monday. Oh, don't tell me.
Monday.
Okay.
It's Monday.
I was gonna say I'm over. Okay. Well, I'll be around. I'll hit you up.
Do that. Do that. Do that. But it
If you
was
want me
nice
to.
chatting with you. It
Okay.
was nice talking with you. And big two to you. And it's okay to be extra.
Yes, it is. Thank you for coming by, Mr. Extra. Um, everything he just said, and then some. I'm about to go catch up with my son, eat some dinner. Thanks for listening. I was able to get that stuff out about the apps, and I will definitely drop links and everything about Real Wise Productions. I know I need to reach out to Information Man. Definitely have some links for you because we have not forgotten about you. We just get some things in order. So I have some links for you, Information Man, if you're still there. And I just want to tell everybody thank you for giving me your love, respect, your listening ears, your viewing eyes, and even when my stuff is acting up, thanks for hanging in there. And definitely we'll be back soon. Thank you once again, Mr. Two Extra, and you guys have a blessed night. Be safe, be kind, be loving, be empathetic, be respectful. Then that's all free. So until next time. Yeah, well, I think you could hear the door. All right, boy, I'm on a broadcast. Thank him to leave it on the counter in the first place. Okay, so on that note, until next time, guys, peace out. Lord, let me tell you. So